and welcome to my Tarot Corner. So, every day there is something new, and yesterday the biggest news was that Meghan signed a contract with William Morris Entertainment, and this group is owned by, or the CEO of this group is Ari Emanuel, whose brother, I think, is Ram Emanuel, that has Israeli contacts, by the way. And he was the mayor of Chicago, and he was also the chief of staff of Barry Obama. Okay, and apparently, it's funny because when Ram Emanuel was, when he was chief of staff, I think he was chief of staff of Obama, not Barry Obama. I think he was chief of staff of Obama. I believe that here in Israel, people started thinking that he might be very influential in our benefit, but it didn't work that way, and he resigned. And when he resigned, there was this big disappointment. Anyway, now it seems like two connections helped Meghan. One is the person that she met at Ellen DeGeneres' birthday party, the one that they signed a contract, the deal breaker in Hollywood. I just don't remember his name right now. Excuse me, but this is a new deck that I just need to break. So it's a little bit difficult to shuffle, but I will explain why I'm using it in a minute. So, as I was saying, he is, so this is the one person, and the other person is one of the, a new assistant, one of the assistants of Michelle Obama that Meghan hired lately. So probably that connection also helped Meghan. So now she is claiming that she's not going back to acting, but she wants to develop the TV programs. She's into rom-coms, but a blind item came out that said that she wants to develop a rom-com in which she is going to appear in a lead, or at least a very prominent role. And it is said that Mindy Kinling, I think that's the name, is the one that is going to appear with her. At least the woman that is said to appear in that title is said to be a woman that she has a child with an unknown father, and the description does fit Mindy. Anyway, it seems like she's going into entertainment. She is opening a new chapter in her life. She is closing the chapter of being a humanitarian and of being someone who is that Archwell is going to be a charity. This is over, and it seems like she's starting a new chapter in the entertainment industry. Now, many people noticed that that in every news outlet, in every publication, it is said Meghan signed the contract. Meghan, not Meghan and Harry, Meghan and Archwell. And many people said it is very telling because why is it only Meghan? Where is Harry? Why isn't Harry part of it? Where is Harry in all of this? Why isn't Harry part of this contract? Why isn't Harry part of this whole story? Where is he going? So this is why I am using this deck. This deck is called the New Chapter Tarot. And if you look at the back of it, it says, a story, a journey, a self-portrait of change. The new chapter tells the story of a woman who had to leave her old life behind and return to her home country following the end of her marriage. Here, each card is a meditation in paint. Okay, so sounds familiar, and this is why I'm using this deck. So let's just use the Palo Santo to clear it because it's brand new and I'm just breaking this one. So this is the first time I'm using it, so I am just clearing it. As you know, I do that in the first time usage of decks. And let's start saying my disclaimer. This is a tarot reading. It is vibrational. It is open to interpretation. It exists as assumptions, as speculation, and as such may or may not be true. So please do your own research and decide for yourself. So I was thinking about what spread to use and decided that a Celtic cross would be the best way to approach this subject. So let's start by clearing the deck. Okay, so Meghan signed a contract with William Morris Entertainment. What can we see around this? What are her motives? What does she want to achieve? What do William Morris want from this contract? How will it pan out? What does Meghan want to achieve from signing a contract with William Morris? Where is Harry in all of this? And what do William Morris want to achieve from signing a contract with Meghan Markle? Will it be beneficial for William Morris? Will it succeed for Meghan? So what is the main reason Meghan is signing this contract? What are her goals? What is she trying to achieve? And why is Harry not in this contract? Where is it going from here? Okay, so I am cutting the deck. And the first card is the present situation. So it describes the current question, the current situation, and what I'm getting here is the Seven of Wands. Okay, so the Seven of Wands is a card that speaks about looking at the main thing and putting aside all of the distractions. So it seems like Meghan, after quite a while, have decided to concentrate her endeavors on the things that she's good at. And after a while trying to be an activist and humanitarian and all sorts of things that she's not good at, she realized that the only thing that she is practically whatever was good at was in the entertainment industry. So she's going back to the entertainment industry because this is the only place where she was kind of successful. She had the TIG, which was successful. So in a way, I mean, it wasn't the goop, but it was successful in a way. So she's going back to square one, as someone said it. And she's going back to the place to the things that she's practically good at. So she's focusing on the important things. So she's focusing on the things that can succeed, because up until now she's been spreading around. Archwell was charity, it was production, it was all sorts of things, but it wasn't focused. Let me put some light. So the main present situation, the main issue here is focusing on the things that she knows that she has a chance in succeeding. Whether it will succeed or not, this is another question, because she might have ruined her reputation in a way that she will never succeed. But right now, this is what she's trying to do. So what are her obstacles? And the obstacles are the Five of Wands. So it's interesting, because the Five of Wands is a card that speaks about going out on a victory quest, but asking for the right kind of help, which is an unconventional help. So she's going on the conventional route. She's going with a big agency for entertainment. She's not asking for unconventional help. Unconventional help is going for someone who is a therapist, someone that will help her solve her real problems, not superficial problems, but her real problems. That's her mental health problems. But just going with this big entertainment agency is not going to help her solve her main problems, which the main problem here is her image. Now, they might think that they can do that. It's a question whether they can or cannot. But the Five of Wands, when it is badly aspected, and when it comes in the place of the obstacles, it's badly aspected. It shows unnecessary quarrels. It shows power struggles. It shows a person that is over self-confident, a person that is disrespectful, a person that is having difficulties in receiving the help that he needs or she needs, a person that has unjustified optimism. So she is estimating her abilities, and we see that all the time. A person that is unable to understand the hardships that is in front of her and has tough competition. So she thinks that it's all going to be very easy, but the rom-coms industry is very tough. And if you're thinking about something from the Hallmark kind of rom-coms, this is really, there is a tough competition, and this is not a good rom-com. And if you want to produce a good rom-com, then you have a very tough mission in front of you. So she thinks that she's overestimating her abilities, and this is her main obstacle. Okay. Next card is her goals and her destiny. So what is she trying to achieve? What are her goals? What is her destiny? The Tower. Okay. So when the Tower comes in the goals and destiny, it means that she understands that her foundations are very, very weak, and she's looking to strengthen her foundations. So she knows, she sees that everything is crumbling apart. She sees that everything that she has built is going down the drain. She sees that, and she understands that she needs to do something in order to strengthen those foundation. And this is like an SOS treatment to the foundations in order to strengthen the foundations, and she thinks that in this way she will be able to strengthen the foundations in order for the tower to stand. And whether or not it will be helpful, it's a very good question. But this shows that she at least is conscious about the fact that everything is falling apart. So she realizes that, and she does understand that she is in a desperate situation and she needs to do something in order to save the tower. Now, just see what happens when the tower is upside down. When I put the tower upside down, you can see this figure here that is very intriguing, because it seems to me like this statue of a person. It seems like something that is I don't know. This is like this building that is standing, and this is, well, I don't know exactly what I see here, but it seems like this very, very important missing piece of this tower, but it's also a statue that is important, and it calls for imagination. For me, it gave me this air of the Statue of Liberty, although it's not exactly the Statue of Liberty, but it gave me that was my first inclination. So it's interesting to see this. So once again, it only shows that she's aware that her tower, that everything that she has built is not safe, that everything is going to fall apart. Okay, what can we see in the distant past foundations? So what is in the distant past that is calling for this whole contract? And we're getting the Six of Discs. The Six of Discs, that is the Six of Pentacles. And this is a card that speaks about giving and taking. So this is about what you're giving is what you will get back. So in the back of her mind, and this is in the really, really far distant past, she remembers that in the past, when she was little, she learned that when you're giving someone something, then you deserve to get back, to get it back. So this is about being in the right time, in the right place at the right time. This is what she thinks about, and this is what she learned from her father. This is about this is about the foundations that she got as a child, that she was risen on. This is what she was educated on, about the fact that it's whatever we receive, it's only if we give. Something that she forgot during the years, in the time that went by. So now she's going back to those principles that she grew up on. But this is something that she remembers, and she thinks about it, that this is about how can she be in the right place in the right time, and this is about being generous, and if she will give this company her money, then she will get back what she deserves from them. If she gives them her let's say that way, her confidence, then she will get back what she deserves. So she's looking at that as a give and take, relationship between her and this company, and she remembers that this is how things are going really in the business world, and that usually when you are putting a contract with someone, you need to give something in order to receive. So this is something that she bases her this entire contract on. She expects to get something for her money. Let's say this way. This is how she wants them to put her in the right place at the right time. This is what she expects to receive for the money. This is the distant past foundation. Now, what are the recent past events that led to this? And we're getting justice. Okay, so let me say that once over again. And this deck is of a woman that went through a divorce, an end of a marriage, that created this deck. Justice is a card of divorce. This is a card of a person that is looking at his his life's pathway and decides to cut out whatever is not helping him in his life's pathway. This is a very clear-cut card. This is a card of a person that is very cold-heartedly deciding that things that are not helping her to move forward are not necessary in her life, and she's cutting them out. So this is the recent events that are leading to this contract, and it's not a coincidence that Harry is not there. And I said not in my recent videos, I've said over and over again that I have a feeling that she will announce a divorce probably in the day of the coronation. This is probably going towards that. Maybe not in the day, but this is probably going towards that, because this justice card is just too obvious here. It's recent events. So with everything that we saw going around with the basketball game, with everything that we saw her treating him, it is going towards that. And this is only one more way of seeing that. So this is only one more evidence of her deciding that Harry is unnecessary. But this is not only Harry, but this is also cutting out everything that she understands that is not helping her move forward. This is about deciding that humanitarian is not her thing, that being a social justice fighter is not her thing, that feminism and all of those big names of big slogans that she used in the past few years, those things are not her thing, that she is going towards the entertainment industry, that this is her thing, that this is about her looking at the things that she has been meddling with in the past few years and deciding what is staying in and what is being cut out. So this is about being very cold-hearted and deciding what stays and what is not. This is what justice is. Okay, the next card is the future influence. Then this is not telling us what is the future is going to be. It's telling us what is the future influence. So what can we see in the future that can influence this deal? And what we're getting here is the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is the queen that knows how to deal with money, very good in deals, very good in inheritance, in properties. So this is the woman that Meghan wants to become, and this is the future that she envisages for herself. And this is the future influence. So this is what she sees. This is who she sees herself in the future. And this is what she, not as fact, but this is who she sees herself. She wants to become this woman. She wants to become this Queen of Pentacles, the one who can be this very savvy businesswoman, a woman that can be very good in business, very good in everything that is connected to property, a woman that controls the material world, a woman that is very stable. She wants to be seen as a stable woman, not someone who is changing all the time, although she changes her face all the time. This is how she wants to be seen. She forgets that there is another side to the Queen of Pentacles, and this is the bigotry side of her. This is the side. It's the side of the person who is afraid of change, bitter, a person that finds it hard to trust. But these are the negative aspects of this card, and because we have the Tower here, I need to look at the negative aspects of the cards as well. So although she wants to become the Queen of Pentacles, remember that even if she becomes the Queen of Pentacles, it will become negatively aspected. So we will see the negative aspects of the Queen of Pentacles as well. Okay, next card is Meghan herself in this contract. And we're getting the Seven of Cups. Okay, so the Seven of Cups, that's the card of dreams, and dreams that can become reality. So she sees herself as a woman that is taking her dreams one step forward. She is making her dreams come true. So there is nothing more to say about this card. We can look at the negative aspects of fantasies, and she's living in a fantasy world as well. But this is who she is. She is a driving force in making her dreams come true. And this is what she's trying to accomplish. This is what she wants, and this is what she's trying to do. She's trying to make her dreams come true. Environment factors, which means how does the world see this whole contract? How does the world see that? And the world see that as the Six of Wands. So people see that as a victory. People, and I'm talking about not the Megxit community. I'm talking about the media world. I'm talking about the people in the industry. They see that as a victory because it is a very big agency. They see that as a victory for Meghan. Whether it will come to a fruition and it will succeed, that is a very good question. But they do see that as a win for her. So they are not seeing the underlying currents that we see, but they are looking at the contract as it is, and they are saying, wow, she really nailed it. So this is a victory for her. Okay, so what are Meghan's inner emotions? What does she really feel? And we see here the Three of Pentacles. So she is really confident that she will succeed. The Three of Pentacles is a card of cooperation and reward. So she believes that she got the cooperation that she needed, and just pay attention that this has three partners. So that's Meghan, that's the WME, and that is, I think, the agent that made that happen. And I just don't remember his name not right now, but this is the agent that she had this contract with, the one that she met at Ellen DeGeneres' house. So a corporation of three, and she sees that as a corporation that will lead to her landing the reward. So she sees that as a success. She sees herself as someone who is going towards a success. So she sees herself as getting the rewards that she thinks that she deserves. So she believes that this is going to help her land and what she wants and become the Queen of Pentacles that she thinks that she wants and that she wants to become. So, and she also thinks that it will help her strengthen those foundations that she's so worried about. So she really sees that as a major success. And remember that the Three of Pentacles is only the first success in the suit of Pentacles. The suit of Pentacles or every suit in the tarot has three cycles, and I always tell you that. From 1 to 3, that's the first cycle. Then from 4 to 6, that's the second cycle. And from 7 to 10, that's the third one. And this is the first cycle is from 1 to 3. This is the first success. So it is a minor success. It's not a big success. But she sees that as a beginning of a road. It's a road. The road to success is opening. So what will be the final result, the final outcome? And what we're getting here is the Nine of Pentacles. So it seems like it will pan out well. Nine of Pentacles is high reward for working hard. So unfortunately, and I cannot twist it around, it seems like she is going to succeed. I cannot say it differently, and I cannot turn it around. It is badly aspected with the tower that is right near it, but even when it's badly aspected, it shows over perfectionism, it shows over materialism, but it cannot undo the success. So it seems like she is going to succeed, or at least she's going to make quite a lot of money. Okay, so this is the tarot. Unfortunately, this is not a very good it's not a good outlook for us, except for the Justice card that does show that she's going to get rid of Harry because he's probably an overload for her. So I'm going to take two oracle cards once again, one from the Oracle of Shadow and Light, and one from the Between the Worlds. So let's start with the Shadow and Light Oracle. It's Lucy Cavendish, and she creates a lot of oracle decks and tarot decks with this theme of, I think it was the Bratz dolls, the dolls with the big eyes. So she can make even shadow look cute. Okay, so let's clear the deck. This deck has a newer edition, but I think that this is it's quite the same. So I didn't bother to buy the new edition. It's a lot more expensive as well. Okay, so let's clear the, okay, I already cleared the deck. So Meghan Markle and her contract with William Morris Entertainment. Meghan Markle and her contract with William Morris Entertainment. Okay. Amara di Menhu. I don't know. It's Aloha Healing. Let's see what it means. So this card is speaking about how to get renewed health. So it speaks about eating healthy and exercising and having tropical bath and flower petals and especially renewing energy. So I don't know exactly, well, it probably is telling us what Meghan has been doing in order to get herself in her current situation, the way that she's looking, and she feels like she's been renewed, and probably she's been using this power of sunshine and sand bath and energetic healings and all of these things, and probably this is why we got this card. It just tells us exactly what she's been using in order to get herself renewed. Okay, so that is the one oracle, and the second oracle, as I said, it is the Between the World. It comes in this sack, and it is the mini cards. And here, I just want to see Meghan Markle energy today. If you remember, for Harry, we got Stone Heart. Let's see what we get for her. Actually, this deck can be read in reverse as well, so I'm going to shuffle it in reverse as well. Okay, one more. And that's it. Okay, so let's clear the deck. Cards are falling all over. Okay. Meghan, I haven't even asked. Meghan Markle. Let me try this way. Meghan Markle, as she is today. Meghan Markle's, Meghan Markle's energies today. Meghan Markle's energies. Meghan Markle's energies while signing the contract with William Morris. Meghan Markle's energies. Meghan Markle's energies. Okay, so the card that I'm getting is antique coin. Let's see what it means. It's interesting because tomorrow it's got the documentary is going to air, and the message is you are about to receive or acknowledge your own familial and inherited gifts. This is a pivotal moment in which you realize that you are a product of your upbringing and environment. This helps you understand your behavior so you can alter what you know when what you now know is in your control. An inheritance has been left to you, and it might be financial as well as physical property. This is a time to consider looking at what you wish to leave as your material as well as immaterial legacy to family, friends, and community. Objects and people are sometimes inextricable, and many of the things you possess remind you of loved ones. You may use them on an altar to communicate with your ancestry. So that's interesting, very interesting. So it seems like she's thinking quite a lot about the documentary that her family is going to air tomorrow in Australian news. Okay, so this is it for this reading. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.